look out into the universe, something remarkable appears. Matter and energy are not scattered randomly. Instead, they organize themselves into beautiful structures, spiral galaxies, glowing jets from black holes, lightning channels in the atmosphere, and even delicate filaments of plasma in laboratory experiments. Across scales, from tiny sparks to cosmic structures billions of light years across, nature repeatedly forms channels, filaments, and spirals. Why? What is guiding this organization? For over a century, physics has explained the universe using gravity, electromagnetism, and quantum mechanics. These theories are extremely successful. They explain how planets orbit, how atoms behave, and how light travels. But there is still a deeper puzzle. Why does energy so often travel through organized pathways instead of spreading randomly? Lightning follows narrow channels, plasma forms filamentary structures. Jets from black holes contain chains of glowing knots. Even galaxies themselves form long filaments and spiral arms. These repeating patterns hint that something deeper may be shaping the flow of matter and energy. The space phase theory, or SP3, proposes a new idea. It suggests that space is not simply empty. Instead, space behaves like a responsive medium, a kind of underlying substrate. When intense matter or energy flows through this substrate, it conditions the surrounding space, leaving behind organized pathways. These pathways are called coherence corridors. You can imagine them like invisible highways through space. Inside these corridors, matter can move easily. But energy behaves a little differently. As energy travels along the corridor, it periodically accumulates and then releases outward as radiation. These release points appear as luminous nodes, bright spots where energy escapes. This pattern of corridors and nodes appears again and again in nature, in laboratory plasma filaments, in lightning channels, in jets from newborn stars, in relativistic jets from galaxies, and even near black holes, where glowing rings show structured emission patterns. The same pattern repeats across enormous differences in scale. In rotating systems, something even more beautiful happens. The corridors naturally twist into spirals. This spiral geometry appears in hurricanes, plasma instabilities, and most famously, spiral galaxies. Within SP3, spiral galaxy arms may represent coherence corridors guiding matter flow through the galaxy. Gas moves along these corridors, stars form along them, and energy periodically escapes as radiation. One way to picture this process is through a simple analogy. Imagine trucks traveling along an interstate highway. The trucks move efficiently along the road, but occasionally they must stop at a way station and pay a tax. In SP3, matter rides freely along coherence corridors, while energy periodically pays a tax. That taxed energy escapes as light that we can see across the universe. These luminous nodes are the cosmic signals that reveal the underlying corridor structure. When many corridors connect together, they form networks. On the largest scales, astronomers see galaxies arranged along enormous filaments known as the cosmic web. In the SP3 view, these structures may represent large-scale coherence corridor networks, guiding matter distribution throughout the universe. The universe may therefore evolve not simply through random motion and gravity, but through organized transport pathways formed by the conditioning of space itself. If the SP3 framework is correct, the universe behaves like a self-organizing system. Matter and energy interact with the substrate of space. Space responds by forming corridors. Those corridors guide future motion, and the universe gradually develops structure, from plasma filaments to galaxies to the cosmic web. Physics has always advanced when we learn to look at familiar phenomena in a new way. From Newton's gravity to Einstein's space-time to quantum mechanics, the space phase framework asks us to consider one more possibility: that the universe organizes itself through dynamic pathways within the fabric of space itself. And the luminous structures we observe, lightning, plasma filaments, black hole jets, spiral galaxies, may all be signs of the same underlying principle.